How to find love in Ukraine. Hello everyone, my name is Svetlana Mucha and I run a boutique matchmaking service, Diolli.com, for 12 years already. I'm a professional licensed matchmaker with 12 years of practical experience. We introduce singles in Ukraine, we introduce singles who have Slavic background but currently live in the US, in Germany, in Australia, in Canada, in Israel, and still want to date someone who represents their own culture. We work with gentlemen who have fallen in love with the idea to date a Ukrainian lady because they strongly believe that international couples have way more fun and have this extra romance in their relationship. We work with people who crave a romantic adventure that will lead to lasting, meaningful relationship and marriage. Together with our psychologist, we run a dating blog with dating tips and advice for almost 5 years already. We do it in English, in Russian, in German, and we assume that we will add more languages soon. The most popular question is how to find love in Ukraine. First of all, it is important to ask yourself, why do you believe that your best half is in Ukraine? Why do you consider international dating? If you want to do international dating, if you want to start your search in Ukraine just because you believe that you can start from scratch and leave all your dating mistakes, all your past experiences in the past back home, if you plan not to analyze your previous dating mistakes and actually work on your issues, work through them, then you will face similar results in Ukraine. Because whenever you go, not only you bring yourself with you, you bring all your insecurities, all your expectations, your attitude with you. Sometimes gentlemen reach out to us with the same question: will I ever find love in Ukraine? Svetlana, I have been to Eastern Europe for 5 times already, and I have even dated several ladies, but I'm still single. Usually the scenario is very similar, even though the main characters are different. Usually this is a gentleman from the West, and he's in his 40s or 50s. He was not likely to meet the right woman or to be popular among any woman in the US or in Canada, so he has decided to expand his pool of search. Usually he was inspired to this idea by a video or by an article he has read online, and usually in such videos and articles they say that in Ukraine ladies are extremely beautiful, they have traditional family values, they are marriage oriented, they prefer traditional gender roles in the family, they take a great care about their looks, they are feminine, they dress nicely, and they do not mind to date older men. Looks perfect, doesn't it? As a Ukrainian woman who works with the Ukrainian women within the last decade, I can confirm that all these statements are true. But let's try to dig a bit deeper. It is really so that Ukrainian ladies really take great care of their looks and they dress to impress. Perhaps it has something to do with our Soviet past, when all the clothes was very similar, of similar colors, designs were similar, and people did not have enough variety to express their personality with their looks. So now people still try to have more clothes, ladies try to have a dress for every occasion. Perhaps it has imprinted in our subconscious that we have to dress nicely, we have to have more clothes. I don't know. Also, there is a big stereotype that competition among ladies in Ukraine to get a man is really high. People say that you have to fight tooth and nail to get the man here. Ladies in Ukraine really like male attention and they love compliments, but it doesn't mean that they will fight for it to get a compliment or to get a man. That's a cliche. Also, there is this popular stereotype that we don't have enough men in Ukraine, so Ukrainian ladies are ready to date foreigners and are ready to fight tooth and nail to get the attention of a male. Guys, I would say that this stereotype is really just partly true, because yes, Ukrainian ladies, they love male attention and they love looking feminine and they do dress to impress, but it doesn't mean that they dress to impress men. They dress to feel good and they dress to look good. It is a nice feeling to look into the mirror and to like what you see, isn't it? The reality is the percentage of ladies who seriously consider dating a foreigner is quite small. The majority of Ukrainian ladies are quite sure that a foreign man will not understand your Russian or Ukrainian soul. Now let's discuss the dating older man cliche. It is really so that in Ukraine, ladies prefer it when the man is older in a relationship. Though, of course, within the last several years, you can meet more and more couples when the gentleman is actually younger than a lady. Still, in our society, it is not very common and people will look suspicious at such couples. Usually, when a Ukrainian lady thinks about a relationship with an older man, she means the age gap of 5 to 7 years. So she wants her man to be 5 or 7 years older. But when a foreign man thinks of the concept of the age gap, he believes that it means that he can easily date someone 15, 20 years younger. So many foreign men are left empty-handed because they build their list of preferences regarding the life partner based on popular myths and cliches that either are not true or are misinterpreted. For example, in the mind of the gentleman, all Ukrainian ladies dream to marry a foreigner and to leave Ukraine. So this automatically means that his pool of potential matches should be endless and he can choose which girl to date. In reality, we know that it is not so because the majority of Ukrainian ladies want to date local men or want to date someone Slavic. According to another popular cliche, he can date much younger in Ukraine. Well, in the eyes of a Ukrainian lady, a preferable age gap is 5 to 7 years. In his mind, it's 20, 25 and even 30 years. So when we receive questions like how to find love in Ukraine after 30 failed attempts, we don't roll our eyes, we ask a gentleman to ask himself a question: why he has chosen international dating on the first place. Has he chosen it for the right reason, or perhaps it was just an excuse for him not to work on his dating strategy, flirting skills, insecurities and personality? Then pay attention to the type of women you choose to chase. The girls you try to approach online, can you easily approach and get the phone number of such a girl if you face her on the street? Be sincere with yourself. It is important to meet someone to whom you feel physical attraction. Physical attraction is indeed important, but it shouldn't overshadow healthy logic and common sense. If you want to build a happy, lasting, meaningful, serious relationship with a Ukrainian lady, make sure your expectations regarding the life partner are smart and realistic, and it's not just your ego talking and craving for an extra unnecessary attention. Try to learn more about her culture and do it from more than one source. If you have chosen international dating just because you want to date a 19-year-old supermodel who doesn't care about the looks, age and banking account of the man, then take off your magical pink sunglasses. Your expectations regarding the life partner are 100% unrealistic. If you want to find your soulmate in Ukraine because you are craving a unique, romantic, truly special romantic adventure, then get ready for true magic. Svetlana Mukha from Diolli.com with love.